Today, we will be looking at the difference between this and this. We would also have like a button, like right here or something too, but we really don't have a button. So yeah, just the difference between both of these, okay? As you can see, one is Apple Pencil, one is Apple Pencil Pro. Okay. And I will actually be able to show you some of the difference between the Apple Pencil Pro and the Apple Pencil, but I won't be able to show you using the Apple Pencil because this iPad will tell the first difference. Because the first difference is that the Apple Pencil, the normal Apple Pencil, even though technically it magnetized on here, it actually won't even work on this iPad at all. Because this iPad is an M4 iPad, okay? And because it's an M4 iPad, you need the iPad Pro to get it to work. See, the iPad Pro, or rather the Apple Pencil Pro, to get it to work. Okay, and while we're here, I guess let's look at the next difference, which is we can kind of hover over stuff and it will show a little bit of hover work, if you will. See, it's actually pretty cool. In fact, if we go into settings, you will actually see that there are all these Apple Pencil Pro settings, if you will. Hover effect, tool preview, shadow, haptics, and this actually does have a button. As you can see, squeeze and double tap. Those are both buttons. And the double tap, you can change to a few different things. And then there is squeeze, which, if we go back here, you can see the squeeze can be a shortcut even, okay? The shortcut meaning like a shortcut that you'll make with the whole series shortcut thing. So yeah, you can essentially make your Apple Pencil Pro do just about anything that you could make a shortcut do. All you would need to do is let's click on here, then click on shortcuts, and then go to a shortcut. We have some shortcuts here because of the fact that, we have created shortcuts. We have a YouTube shortcut for the sake of our Apple Watch. And then we have a bunch of Gobi shortcuts and what have you for that. Like right now, as it stands, I literally have it so it turns my Gobi light off. So if I press this button, it executed the command and literally turned off my light. Yeah. I programmed the Apple Pencil Pro to turn off my light, okay? I know it seems kind of crazy, but yeah, that just goes to show you. And you can adjust the amount of pressure you need to do it and what have you. It's actually pretty good overall, I think, because you can have so many shortcuts for stuff. Like we could have YouTube as a shortcut, and then it would go to YouTube if we click on here. See? And like I said, this Apple Pencil won't even work for it at all. See? And also, it doesn't have nearly any of the features here. It doesn't even have a button to press. So no turning your lights off with the Apple Pencil Gen 2. Am I right or am I right? Okay, you know what? That sounds ridiculous now that I say it out loud. So maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud. But I digress. I think I'm going to end it off here. Let me know what you guys think about the Apple Pencil Pro and the differences between the Apple Pencil Pro and whatnot. Comment section below. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.